Hello friends, here's me, Ulrike Sophia, your full-time intimacy activist from Exploring Deeper. And today I feel quite overwhelmed and powerless with the situation in the world. And I was doing a little meditation and then I thought, maybe you want to join me. So what I'm going to do with you is just a brief meditation that I do now and then. And if you feel like you can join me. So, now or later, doesn't matter if you watch this live or later. So what you can do is find a comfy position, and it doesn't have to be any traditional or scientific way of sitting. Just make yourself comfortable. If you prefer to lay down, that's fine too. I'm sitting here on my couch, on my pillow, just getting a little bit more comfy. Maybe you want to get a blanket, wrap it around you. Maybe you want to put some incense on, burn some sacred herbs. Then if you don't watch this live, you can pause this. Just make sure that you're comfy and that you're sitting in a way that feels good to you. And start with taking a deep breath. If it feels safe for you, you can close your eyes and you can just listen to me. If you prefer to keep your eyes open, you can like close them a little so you see a bit blurry. Choice is yours. No perfect way of doing this. You can put your hands wherever you want on your own body or on your knees or wherever feels good to you. And noticing how your body feels. Maybe you want to move it a little. To me, when I meditate, my body just doesn't like sitting very still. It always moves a little. Maybe you're noticing now that you actually need a little bit of stretch before you can find a spot that feels good to you. So now feel free to stretch your body. Noticing your breath. You don't have to change your breath. You may notice that it changes, and that's fine. But you don't have to try to change it. If you feel like you want to take a deep inhale and let it out with sound, and please do so. And do that anytime that you want. So noticing your physical body. Maybe there are certain spots in your body that long for a little bit of your attention. Just like with the breath, no need to change anything. But you may just want to bring your focus there. Inhaling and exhaling, just bringing your focus wherever it wants to go. Allowing all the sensations in your body to be there. Nothing you have to change. And noticing your emotional body as well. What's alive in you now? What do you feel? What emotions are there and how do they manifest in your body right now? Nothing you have to change. Welcoming the emotions that feel easy just as much as the emotions that feel complex. And then noticing how from the bottom of your spine, from your tailbone or your first chakra, whatever you prefer, feel that there is this hollow tube going into the earth. Maybe it's like a tail, maybe it's like a root, or however it looks for you, just whatever comes up. If nothing comes up, you can direct your mind, just fantasize what feels good to you. Some hollow tube that goes into the earth, all the way through what you're sitting on, through this building that you might be in, through all the layers of the earth, all the way to the center of the earth. With every exhale, you can let that tube, that tail, that root grow deeper. Your body moving if it wants to. Feeling how this root, this tube, connects you to the earth. And if you want, you can let everything that you don't want, that you would like to give back to the earth, that you want to recycle, let that from your crown, lowering down everything that you don't want, go through that hollow tube or root or tail into the earth, all the way to the center of the earth. And then the earth has this magnificent, magical power to cleanse whatever we give to her. So you can breathe back, invite back all that you let go of, but then cleansed, to let it come back. Either through the tube, or if you prefer, some people prefer to let it come back in through their feet, through the soles of their feet. Letting it fill up your body all the way from your feet. And maybe some people see a color for this new energy coming from the earth. Maybe it's some kind of earthy color, or whatever comes up for you. Letting this energy, this fresh, grounding energy from the earth fill you up through your feet, through your ankles, lower legs, your knees, your thighs, filling your whole pelvic area, your genitals, your perineum. Maybe it circles there for a bit. And through your belly, your lower spine, letting it fill you up all the way to your heart. Taking a few breaths here. And then also imagining this connection upwards from your crown, from the top of your head, towards the sky, to the universe, to God, Goddess, Spirit, however you'd like to call it, or just this sun, this bright sun above your head, this connection to inspiration, oneness, trust, all these things. And if you want, you can imagine the sun above your head, its bright light being filled with lovely things that you want to give to yourself. And then imagine how that sun shines upon you and maybe even opens and washes its contents all over you. And notice how it's bright energy, and again maybe you see a color, maybe you hear a sound, how that comes over you, how it fills you up from the crown of your head, your crown chakra, all the way through your scalp, behind your eyes, your third eye, your nose, your mouth, down your throat, your shoulders, into your upper arms, lower arms, hands, and then from the shoulders also lower through the chest, and down to the heart. And in your heart, and if you are a visually inclined person, maybe you see the colors mix, or maybe you hear the sounds mix. Both the energies from the earth and from above mix. Maybe it starts in your heart. Maybe it's like a sphere that turns around with the colors mixed. And as you breathe, you can make this sphere, this ball of energy bigger in all directions, so it fills your whole torso and your whole body and the space around you. And you can notice how big or small you want to make this space felt with your energy. Maybe you want to make it very big, maybe you want to make it small. Maybe you want to put some words in it, some words of things that you could use right now, whether it's love or gentleness, trust, or something completely different. Taking some breaths, noticing the space around you, your heart, your connection to the earth, your connection to above. And then notice what feels like a good space around you. You can pull back this tube that you have anchored into the earth. You can let go of that connection to the sun. You can keep the connection with your heart. You can keep this globe, this sphere around you. And feeling your heart. And being aware of the hearts of all the beings in your life around you. Maybe you want to send them a kind greeting, some sweet words. Just in your thoughts. Maybe you want to extend this in a bigger way, however you see fit. You can put your hands on your heart, or your hands on your heart and your belly, whatever feels good to you. Take a few breaths, and maybe you want to whisper some sweet, kind things to yourself. I trust. I believe in my kindness. I believe in the goodness of the world. I believe things will work out. Taking a few more breaths here. If you feel ready, you can slowly start moving your fingers and your toes. Maybe you want to stretch a little. Yawn. And gently open your eyes whenever you feel ready. Thank you for sharing a moment with me. If you want to put a response in the comments or send me a message, that's very welcomed. Let's remind each other that we're not alone, even when times feel a bit tough. Sending so much love, and let me know if you appreciated this meditation. I can do more if you like, some now and then. But for now, sending you so much love, and take really good care of yourself.